Hello and welcome to another Hunger Games video. The last one got 3 likes, so I'm making a third one. Spoilers for the last one, so if you're not seeing the last one, click off now. Okay, everyone's gone, so... In the last one, Decon and Ghost Car won. Those were because those 2 rounds. The first round, Decon won, and the second round, Ghost Car won. So, anyways, on to this one. So our contestants are Doc, Sweetly, Colt, Axel, Leia, Winter, Styx, Nero, Namora, Minimum Wage, Alex Blakeman, Poos Pug, WWADFH, Fridge, Michael Afton, Haley Osborne, Z3, Extor, Cake Knights, Boob, Chico, Saint, and then our new contestants are Me6 and Callbot. So make sure you place your bets on who you think is going to win in the comments. I'm going to bet on Alex Brightman again. And has everyone placed their bets? Okay, we can proceed. Okay. And Extor bashes Axel's head with a mace. The first thing that happens is a kill. Oh, and then Tom overpowers Fridge, killing him. We only have 2 deaths. If you bet on me or Axel, you have lost. Mike runs away from the cornucopia. Udis Pug runs away from the cornucopia. Carl lifts a mace out of Harry's hands. Styx runs away from the cornucopia. Runs away with a lighter and some rope. Doc runs away with a lighter and some rope. Boob sets Cake Knights on fire with a Molotov. There's already 3 deaths. Jacob breaks Chico's nose for a basket of breads. Saint grabs a sword. Sweetly, Z3 and Nero work together to grab as much spice as possible. Me6 rips a mace out of Colt's hands. Wait. Why are both of the bots ripping maces out of people's hands? Alex Brightman grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Leia grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Winter runs away from the cornucopia. WWADFH grabs a shovel. Anyways, day 1, Sweetly practices her archery. WWADFH sets the explosive off, killing Doc. Doc is now dead. If you bet on Doc, you have lost. Leia tends to Saint's wounds. Styx tends to Carl's wounds. Harry chases Winter. Alex Brightman receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tom, Chico, and Exor hunt for other tributes. Neo chases Me6. Okay, they did not do the same things. Z3 searches for firewood. Poos Pug springs his ankle while running away from Jacob. Michael hunts for other tributes. Colt collects fruit from a tree. Booba sees a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay. 4 cannon shots. Axo, me, Cake, and Doc. If you bet on any of us, you have lost. Nero attacks Z3, but Carl protects her, killing Nero. Saint starts a fire. Alex Brightman and Boob sleep in shifts. Sweetly, Winter, and Tom cheerfully sing songs together. Chico destroys Leia's supplies while she is asleep. Harry and Poos Pug run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Extor, Michael, and WWADFH get into a fight. WWADFH triumphantly kills them both. Why is he the one that won? He's the one that I wanted dead the most. Styx hides himself to sleep. Me6 passes out from exhaustion. Colt destroys Jacob's supplies while he is asleep. Day 2. WWADFH sets explosive off, killing Sweetly, Tom, and Harry. WWADFH is just killing everyone. Here's Jacob in the Adberman. Alex Brightman hunts for other tributes. Boob receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Udis Pug, Saint, Z3, Leia, and Styx hunt for other tributes. Me6 attacks Chico, but she manages to escape. Colt fishes. Winter collects fruit from a tree. 7 cannon shots. I'm pretty sure everyone here except Jacob and Nero were killed by WWADFH. He has 6 kills. Someone get this guy dead. This is who I want to lose the most. Night 2. Alex Brightman, Colt, and Leia discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Colt tries to treat his infection. Boob, Z3, Chico, and Me6 sleep in shifts. Pooh's Pug is awoken by a nightmare. This WWADFH is here, so I'm assuming Winter and Saint are dead. Winter, WWADFH, and Saint discuss the games what might happen in the morning. Okay, they survived WWADFH. Guess he took a break from killing people. Styx looks at the night sky. Anyways, day 3. Boob discovers a liver. Chico begs for Poos to kill her. He refuses keeping Chico alive. Z3 practices her archery. Colt receives medical that's his call, not Colt. Why did I say Colt? That's call. Call receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Styx, Alex Brightman, Winter, and Saint hunt for the tributes. Me6 chases WWADFH. That's a mistake. He's going to kill you, Me6. Colt goes hunting, and Leia goes hunting. No one is dead. Anyways, next day. Boo severely injures Z3, but puts her out of her misery. So you're better than Z3, you have lost. Alex Brightman thinks about winning. Saint climbs a tree to rest. Me6 and Pooh's Pug hold hands. Colt and Chico tell stories about themselves to each other. Winter defeats WWADFH in a fight, but Spell says, that was a mistake. He's killed 6 people. You should have killed him when you had the chance, Winter. Styx, unable to stop violence, leaves without warmth. Colt convinces Leia to snuggle with him. Saint thinks about home. Styx, Boob, and Winter get into a fight. Styx kills them both. So if you bet on Boob or Winter, you have lost. Chico shoots an arrow into Cole's head. Cole is also dead. Pooh's Pug goes hunting. Me6 searches for a water source. Colt and WWADFH hunt for the tributes. Colt made a smart decision teaming up with WWADFH. He's killed 6 people. As much as I want him dead, I would probably ally with him as well. And then maybe stab him in his back. And then Leia tends to Alex Brightman's wounds. 4 more cannon shots. If you found any of these people, you have lost. Anyways, proceed. Hopefully WWADFH is dead is what I see. WWADFH convinces Alex Brightman to snuggle with him. Leia attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Chico stays awake all night. Colt receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Saint sees a fire but stays hidden. Well, we know that fire wasn't Leia's as she failed. And Styx stabs Pooh's Pug in the back with a trident. And Me6 stays awake all night. The feast. Saint decides not to go to the feast. Me6 decides not to go to the feast. WWADFH severely slices Styx with a sword. He's killed another person. Styx. If you bet on Styx, you have lost. Alex Brightman decides not to go to the feast. Colt dies from an infection. Chico stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away, and Leia decides not to go to the feast. That is probably smart, as WWADFH is killing more people again. He is done staying peaceful. Oh, and now he's tending to Chico's wounds. He kills someone, then he goes back to not killing people, apparently. Alex Brightman fishes. Me6 Acula Saint. 1, 2, 6. He got 6th place. Oh, I have an alarm going off. I'll deal with that later. Leia sees clean water from an unknown sponsor. 4 more cannon shots. If you bet on any of these people, you have lost. He has 7 kills. This guy better die next. Does anyone have nearly as much? He has more kills combined than everyone else left. But then again, they only have 2 combined. He has more combined than... He has the same amount as Styx, Boob, and Colt combined. Please tell me he dies next. Chico receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Me6 lets WWADFH into his shelter. Yeah, Me6 is the next to die, probably. Leia tends to Alex Brightman's wounds. WWADFH receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Well, I guess he's going to be back to killing people soon. Me6 is hit by thorns while picking berries. Chico springs to her ankle while running away from Leia. Alex Brightman makes a slingshot. there was no deaths. Chico falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Leia convinces WDFH to snuggle with her. Me6 receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Alex Brightman attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Alex Brightman attacks WDFH but he manages to escape. Come on! Me6 begs for Leia to kill him. She refuses, keeping Me6 alive. If you bet on Chico, you have lost. WWEFH receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Alex Brightman and Me6 sleep in shifts, and Leia quietly hums. Alex Brightman and Me6 threaten a double suicide. It fails, and the WWEFH severely injures Leia, but puts out. He won. The person I wanted dead the most won. WWEFH won. Good job. With like 8 kills as well. Why couldn't he have died at the very beginning like he did in the last video? 8 kills. The first round in the last video, he was the first one dead, and now he's the winner. Why does this universe hate me? Anyway, simulate again. Okay. Everyone, just team up and kill WWADFH. That's all I ask for. And I'm going to bet on Alex Brightman again. Mostly just because I want him to win. Proceed. Anyways, the bloodbath. Which, I mean, last round there was like 3 or 4 deaths. However, like, sometimes there'll be rounds with 0 deaths during this. When in the actual book and movie, like half the people die in the bloodbath. Anyways, Pug takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Cake takes a handful of throwing knives. Alex Brightman snatches a bottle of alcohol and a lag. Doc runs away from the cornucopia. Axel kills Z3 with a hatchet. Okay, if you bet on Z3 for this round, you've lost. Neo runs away from the cornucopia. Tom runs away from the cornucopia. Colt, Leia, and WWADFH get into a fight. Let's go! He's dead! Good. Thank you, Leia. Thank you for killing WWADFH. Anyways, Boob runs away from the cornucopia. Fridge runs away from the cornucopia. Winter grabs a shield to lean on the cornucopia. Harry runs away from the cornucopia. Carl runs away from the cornucopia. Me6 stays at the cornucopia for resources. Extor runs away from the cornucopia. Chico runs away from the cornucopia. Michael breaks Jacob's nose for a basket of bread. Saint runs away from the cornucopia. Sweetly runs away with a lighter and some rope. And Styx grabs a sword. Day 1. Leia questions her sanity. Jacob, Saint, and Axo successfully ambush and kill Pug, Michael, and Doc. So if you bet on Pug, Michael, or Doc, you've lost. Boob is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Winter uses an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Cake Knight tries to sleep through the entire day. Alex Brightman goes hunting. Carl collects fruit from a tree. Styx makes a wooden sphere. Me6 scares Fridge off. Harry goes hunting. Neo is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Chico travels to higher ground. Sweetly and Tom hunt for other tributes. And Extor thinks about home. 6 cannon shots. If you bet on Z3, Colt, WWADFH, Pug, Michael, or Doc, you have lost. Alex Brightman is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Jacob attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Boob and Leia run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Extor and Me6 talk about the tributes still alive. That's a lot. Saint and Chico talk about the tributes still alive. Harry thinks about home. Sweetly tends to Cake Knight's wounds. Fridge, Tom, and Styx cheerfully sing songs together. Winter and Axo talk about the tributes still alive. Neil and Carl run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Day 2. Winter tries to sleep through the entire day. Leia injures herself. Neil kills Harry while he is resting. If you bet on Harry, you have lost. Chico tries to be a fish with a trident. Fridge searches for firewood. Tom fishes. Alex Brightman stalks Saint. Jacob makes a slingshot. Me6 travels to higher ground. Sweetly hunts for other tributes. Styx discovers a river. Cake Knights defeats Axel in a fight but spares his life. Axel kills Boob with a sickle. If you bet on Boob, you have lost. Carl receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. If you bet on Harry or Boob, you have lost. Night 2. Neo Saint and Me6 unsuccessfully ambush Fridge, Axel, and Carl, who kill them instead. If you bet on Neo Saint or Me6, then you have lost. I'm surprised Saint didn't get to the final 5. Usually he gets further than that. Anyways, Jacob shoots a poisonous blow dart into Sweetly's neck, slowly killing her. So Sweetly is also dead. Leia receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Styx passes out from exhaustion. Winter, Tom, and Chico sleep in shifts. Axel lets Alex Brightman into a shelter. Cake Knights is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Day 3. Tom collects fruit from a tree. Styx makes a slingshot. Winter injures herself. Axel explores the arena. For a second I thought that's like he explodes the arena, and I was like, what? But no, he explores the arena. Anyways, these 5 hunt for other tributes. Carl chases Jacob. Axel is pricked by thorns while picking berries. And 4 cannon shots, Neo, Saint, Me6, and Sweetly. If you bet on any of them, you have lost. Night 3. Chico, Axel, and Fridge sleep in shifts. Carl quietly hums. Jacob attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Alex Brightman screams for help. Axel tries to sink herself to sleep. Cake Knights passes out from exhaustion. Tom receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Winter begs for Leia to kill her. She refuses, keeping Winter alive. And Styx falls into a pit and dies. If you bet on Styx, you have lost. Anyways, Day 4, Fridge explores the arena. Alex Brightman, Leia, Winter, and Axel raid Carl's camp while he is hunting. Tom and Jacob hunt for other tributes. Axel chases Chico, and Cake Knights dies of dysentery. Anyways, if you bet on Styx or Cake Knights, you have lost. If you have bet on Axel, Leia, Winter, Namor, Minimum Wage, Alex Brightman, Fridge, Axel, Chico, or Callbot, then you still have a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 left, if I counted correctly. Anyways, Jacob severely injures Chico, but puts her out of her misery. Tom thinks about home. Leia cries herself to sleep. All Alex Brightman, Fridge, and Winter sleep in shifts. Axel goes to sleep. Axel passes out from exhaustion. The feast. Winter falls into a pit and dies. Was it the same pit as Styx? Carl decides not to go to the feast. Axel decides not to go to the feast. Alex Brightman also falls into that pit. Why? Why does he keep dying? I want him to win. Jacob sets Tom on fire with a Molotov. And Leia stabs Axel with a tree branch. And I die from an infection. Day 5. Leia and Carl work together for the day. Jacob explores the arena. Actually explodes it. There is no arena anymore. And Axel is going hunting in what is left. The crater from the explosion. Anyways, if you bet on any of these people, you have lost. That means I've lost, as I bet on Alex Brightman. Anyways, Axel and Jacob sleep in shifts, and Carl shoots a poisonous blow dart into Leia's neck, slowly killing her. There's 3 left. This could be the last. Proceed. Now, Carl is discovering a cave, Axel is questioning her sanity, and Jacob is fishing. Anyways, if you bet on Leia, you have lost. This could be the last. Proceed. Everyone could die right here. Carl sets an explosive off, killing Jacob, and Axel cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Carl won. This is the first video he's been in, while most of these people have been in all 3 videos, and he has won. Everyone else should be ashamed. No, I'm joking. He also got 5 kills. Axel also got 5 kills, and Jacob got 6, and Leia got 3, and Fridge got 3. And Axel got 3. I know 6 all got over at least 3 kills. And then 7th through 12th got no kills. Same thing with 13th and 14th. Then Saint got 3 kills, and Nero got 1 kill, but Boo, Pit, and Harry, and Doc, and everyone else got no kills. Anyways, proceed. This is the order. This is the kills. This is the district placement. I don't know why I'm leaving all that stuff off. Anyways, that was the video. If this video gets 4 likes, I will make a 4th video. And if you think that Alex Brightman, Me6, and Callbot being in this is weird, the people that are going to be here in the 4th video are even weirder. So, make sure you like the video if you want to figure out who that is. Anyways, thanks for watching and goodbye.